Hey guys, all right, so this is a budgeting tutorial, okay? So I wanna share my screen and show you, you should at this point, if you're looking at this video, have your monthly income from the job that you selected from your choices, okay? Remember, if you were absent the day that I assigned these jobs, if you were not here for that, you are automatically a taxi driver, okay? So if you didn't do this already, this is why I'm doing it for you. You're going to take your monthly income and multiply that by 12 to get your annual income. What that word annual means is just like yearly. What do you make in a year? So if that's my 1 month amount, and I purposely chose one that wasn't in the table, so you can't just copy my numbers, that would give me $60,000 a year. Okay, not bad. So what we're going to do now is figure out what do we really have for our budget? Because I promise you, if $50,000 is what your paycheck is, that's not actually what you get to bring home, okay? So first thing we need to do is figure out part 3 is our deductions. These are the taxes that are taken automatically from your paychecks. You do not have a choice. When you sign up at your work, they have you fill out a form for your taxes, and it's automatic. Usually when you get that paycheck and if it's physical, they're already gone. If you get your paychecks directly deposited, again, it's already gone. It's not one of those things where you get your paycheck and you take a little bit and pay. Like I said, it's already gone. So we're going to figure out what of your paycheck or what of the amount of your income is going to be gone to those taxes. So we have 11% for federal income, that's nation. Then we have our state income, and this can change depending on the state that you live, and Social Security tax, which is 6% of your earnings. So what you're going to do is you're going to calculate each one of these. Okay. Now, how I would do this, since we just finished our percent proportions, I'm going to go ahead and use that proportion to figure out my answer. And remember, to solve these, we divide and times. Now, a lot of you guys found your own strategies. I remember when we were going through this. So just don't, stress about changing it. However you would have found the percent in that percents unit, you may go ahead and do that. Okay. 5,000 times 11%. So $550 every month goes to federal income tax. I'm going to do the same thing with 4%, $200. And then 6%, $300. So what we do now, sorry, let me tone down the brightness. Hard to read the pencil. Cool. Okay. So now what we need to do is add those up together. We have 1, 2, and 3. Those added together represent my total amount each month. Okay. So we got 500 plus 550, that's 1,050. All right. So now, just interesting, I want to scale that up so you can see the amount of taxes about per year. So just like before, if this is the months of taxes, I need to multiply that by 12 to get my annual taxes. And this is when things start to get kind of gross. You're like, wait a minute. I really give $12,000 away? Yeah, you do. Said it before and I'll say again, stay here. Don't grow up. It's a trap. Anyways, public service announcement over. So now that we have the year amount, let's go back to the month for a second. So this is where we really figure out, what do you have to spend for your life, for your budget? So we're going to take that $5,000 starting income and subtract my 1,050 that I pay in taxes each month to get my leftover of 3,950. This is what you're going to use for, the budgeting section down here. Okay. You no longer are looking at, for me, the 5,000 number, it's irrelevant now. it's 3,950 that I'm using for part 4. Now, this is where we really split it up into, housing, insurance, food and groceries, saving, car. There's quite a few categories that we could add on here. Or, personal and recreation. This could include like a little shopping budget, or, I want to go to the gym, or I want to have a little vacay or a girls trip or whatever. Like this, I really did try to, I don't want to give them 1,000 categories. Let's just put 6. So with that being said, the one that's most important next is your housing budget. It does say housing or rent. I would prefer if we just stick with purchasing a house instead of renting. It's just less to talk about. But still, if you guys are interested in that, obviously I can share with you what information I know. So for me, again, I'm going to find 30% of that 3,950. I'm going to use that 3,950 all the way through. It's not like that money decreases after I pay for my house. Like that's the chunk of money. And it's like, what pieces go where, right? So you're going to use that same number the whole time and allot to your budget. So I'm just going to figure out. For me, with $5,000 starting out, $3,950 after taxes, I have $1,185 that is available for my monthly mortgage. Okay. Now, with that said, the next stop after you fill out those other 5 categories is to start browsing houses. That's kind of going to be its own day. So on Monday 5/3, I actually won't see you. We have classes 2, 4, and 6. We're going to go do housing on Tuesday, May 4th, 5/4. And so I just want to give you a heads up in case you want to start looking. I will show you how to use the website when we meet today. So if you want to just dive in, you can. But I'm going to save the majority of it for Monday. Okay. So by the time we meet, or finish it after we meet, that's okay. As long as it gets done, I need you to have part 3 and part 4 done. Okay. I prefer you to try and start on it before our meeting. So if you have any issues, we can talk about it. But if not, I'll see you guys soon.